Hey, what's going on, everybody? A happy Wednesday to you out there. A little hump day action with Ryan and myself, and made it halfway through the week. I feel like, compared to last week anyway, it's been a pretty productive week for myself. I don't know about you. Have you?
I think so.
Yeah.
What's on your list? What have you been, checking off?
The main stuff was over the weekend. We got a lot of cleaning done.
Okay.
We put the boat in. We adjusted things in the lawn. Just a lot of cleaning and stuff. It feels a lot better to be in my cabin space, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
It clutters your mind.
Spring cleaning in a way.
Yeah,
Okay.
spring cleaning, I want to do a big dump run. That's my big goal here. So I'm trying to clean out everything that needs to go to the dump, and there's a lot of it. So it might take a couple of runs before I'm actually satisfied with everything, but it's a great start, and we're working our way towards it.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you
good
very
news.
much.
Great news.
Oh my gosh, it's exciting. How about you?
It feels like the same thing in my apartment.
Yes.
It's like a lot of closed due to all the marathon training and whatnot, and we're out of town. I think a majority of these coming weekends, so things are busy. So hopefully you're hanging around and living life out there too.
Amen.
Well, hey, let's kick things off with a video that's sure to make you smile. Our wonderful coworker and friend Briggs LaSavage posted this awesome video of her son Wells celebrating the nice weather at the gym the other morning, dancing the day away by the free weights there. And as you can tell, a little toy weights, a little barbell there for a little man.
That's so awesome. I can't believe how fast kids just grow.
I know.
He's already dancing. He's moving around. He totally looks different than the last time I saw maybe a baby photo or something like that. Well, he's got some moves
He's
too.
so fast too. Yeah,
Is he?
I'm sure he's probably lifting that thing with ease. He's just like mom and dad.
He's going to be swole, as the kids say, very soon. That is awesome.
He's always got some good style too.
Yes,
Wow.
yep, we love Wells. Coming up on today's show, we're going to get a look into the shop behind the Muppets that's now open to the public. Plus, Rachel Hackbarth is giving us an extra hand for this week's Does It Work product. Getting ready in the morning, you got your old hair dryer, got to figure stuff out.
Do you use a hair dryer, Hunter?
I do when my hair's long. I've got different
Gotcha.
stages of hair.
Wow.
So when it gets long in the winter particularly, I like to use a hair dryer to blow it dry.
Yeah,
Do you ever use it?
No, but then I come with the consequence of going outside in the winter and it freezes.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
horrible, isn't it?
Never fun.
Not fun at all. Ryan, I understand that you had a crazy weekend. You had kind of two polar opposites.
Yeah.
What happened this weekend, Ryan?
It was a lot of fun. The first one was a lot of fun. My fiance Mary and I and her sister Sarah went to the kickoff to the State Fair event, which was awesome. A lot of people out there. We got to start off with some cheese curds, and I got to tell you, it's me. I ate all day, and it was fantastic. And then Sunday rolled around, and it said, okay, well, it's time to do our 20-mile training run. So we drove up to Two Harbors, Super One, and ran down to Brighton Beach. And in the first 3 miles of that run, we got rained on. We got hailed on going up the highway there too. So fortunately, to get hailed on while running. But I told Mary next year maybe we don't go to the State Fair and then do this huge run after the fact.
I feel like if it would have been ideal if you could have flipped the two, maybe do the run first and then go down to the State Fair.
Yeah, my arteries were pumping hard. yeah, I was afraid.
How was the State Fair thing? What was your favorite food?
It was great. I think my favorite food was the cheese curds. There were a lot of things that sadly were pretty average. I know they're kind of testing things out sometimes too, but pork chop on a stick was also one of my favorites. Hush puppies were awesome, and then I had some elote too, which was always great.
Wow.
Some corn, yeah.
And it was pretty busy down there too.
It was pretty busy. Yeah, I think Saturday's event they only sell a limited number of tickets, but I think that was sold out. On Saturday.
Well, that's fantastic. And now are you still sore from running 20 miles?
Yes.
20 miles, folks.
I've been hobbling.
That's insane.
Yeah, so hopefully race day goes better than Sunday after a fair.
Amen.
I'll make sure not to eat as much. Well, I did want to show you this photo of me as Mary's sister was grabbing cookies. I told everybody, I said, I can't eat anymore. But the way the day panned out was, this is a photo right here. The way the day panned out was someone would buy something, they wouldn't necessarily eat all of it, and then they gave it to me.
Oh,
and so this was my face at the end of the day, watching Mary's sister grab another thing of cookies. So fortunately for Mary and I, we brought those home and been nibbling on those, but just a defeated man right there in that photo.
Thankfully, the cookies hold pretty well.
Yeah, they did.
But like cheese curds, you got to kind of eat those right away, or else they're going to go bad.
Yeah. So, but it was a lot of fun. There were some sights to enjoy at the State Fair event, but this site has people talking all over social media. Philadelphia Phillies star Bryce Harper has horrified baseball fans online with his unhinged method of applying toothpaste before brushing his teeth. So, some people do water, they do toothpaste and then water, or even no water with toothpaste. But Harper here in the video just puts the open end of the toothpaste tube to his lips and directly squeezes it into his mouth, before then brushing. Do you think some folks calling this a psychotic move, Hunter?
Yeah, we're not cavemen. That's why we have the toothbrush. We have running water. We don't have to, kill for our meal every single time now. How about you put the toothpaste on the toothbrush and live like a civilized human being, you psycho? That's insane. That's nuts,
harsh.
isn't it?
Harsh. I don't know. It might have been a little harsh, but I have done that before when it comes to maybe being in a setting where I forgot my toothbrush and I only have toothpaste available. So then you squeeze it in your mouth and maybe use your finger or just use your tongue.
Or butt cream. Sometimes you like to use the butt cream too.
We won't talk about that moment. Let's head to Michigan now, where police in Flat Rock took an unusual assignment delivering Amazon packages. Officers say a driver quit mid-shift and threw several packages out into the street, so police recovered them, loaded them into their cruiser, and even complete with an Amazon sign, they finished the deliveries themselves.
I love the Amazon sign on the side there. I feel like, probably a lot of people, I like the mid-shift quit going on there. You just throw the packages out on the street. You're just done with your job. That's kind of funny.
You know that Amazon employee was probably roped into this by a friend saying, dude, you should work for Amazon. Delivering's great. And it was probably their first shift, and they're like, oh my gosh, I have a lot more places to get to.
Oh, I've had buddies that have worked for like FedEx or UPS or things like that, and they like the driving around part and everything, but it's a lot of work loading those packages up. There's a lot of heavy packages, and it gets kind of crazy.
You got to clear the truck too.
Yes.
Yeah, tough out there. Well, Hunter, have you ever been so stressed you forgot what you were doing?
Yes, it's definitely happened before.
Yeah, happens all the time here at the station. It turns out being under stress can actually make your memory worse. So a study published by the American Association for the Advancement of Science tested people's memory and found that the brain's hippocampus had a tougher time forming memories when someone was stressed out.
Is there a better word than hippocampus?
I don't
love
think
that
so.
Word. Oh my gosh. But no, I could totally see that. When you're stressed out, totally forget what I'm doing all around.
Yeah.
You go to a room and you're like, why am I in this room? What's going on here?
Or even what somebody was saying about 3 seconds ago.
Yes!
You go, I'm so sorry, I got to put this down, I got to look at you.
Yep, let's redo this whole thing, please.
Say it again. Well, coming up, a movie review and a behind-the-scenes look at the world of Muppets. We'll be back on Northern Life. Welcome back, everybody. Wanted to give a quick movie suggestion for the folks at home. So last night, Mary and I went over to the Marcus Theater, not too far from our station here in Duluth, and we saw The Sheep Detectives. We've been seeing that on the trailers at other movies. So it has Hugh Jackman, it has other big names like Emma Thompson and Bryan Cranston. The film following a flock of sheep who try to solve the murder of their shepherd, which ends up being Hugh Jackman. I gotta say, we went in thinking it was just this, cute little murder mystery type thing, and it was that. But at the end of the movie, we got so attached to these sheep and these, animated characters that both of us were just absolutely bawling at the end.
Serious?
So yeah, we were crying so hard. It was just me and Mary looking back at one another, going, watching tears fly from our face.
You guys are so empathetic. I love it. You guys are very good human beings. But is it a kids movie or is it not a kids movie?
I would say if your kid is probably 8 or older, there's not, I wouldn't say violence, but there's little scary moments here and there that might be harder to explain to a younger kid. So I'd say like 7 or 8 or older, you're probably good.
Are the sheep actually look kind of real?
I know, and that's the other thing too. I feel like a lot of those movies now where you try to make animals animated or make them, talk like humans, it doesn't work out very well anymore.
Yeah.
But that one, they did it very well.
I wonder if AI helps with that sort of thing. I
guess
bet it
I don't
would.
know. Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Look at the making of it.
Okay,
yeah, and of course, Hugh Jackman, always great.
He's a fantastic actor. Yes, that's cool. We'll have to check that out in the old theaters. Is Devil Wears Prada still in the theaters too?
That was it was either The Sheep Detectives, Devil Wears Prada 2, or Michael that were our choices.
Great
and so
movie.
we watched the trailer for Devil Wears Prada 2 and we went, I don't think we need to see it.
Wow!
Yeah. So let me know how it was, because maybe we'll go see it, because we did like the first one, but the second one trailer just didn't necessarily pull me in.
Sure, that makes sense. Me and Kayla might try to see it later this week,
Oh.
so we'll see what happens. Get the purse that has the popcorn in it. We'll see what happens. I think that's a thing you can get at the
I'm excited for your review. It'll be great.
It's going to be fantastic. Listen, have you ever wondered how Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and the rest of those lovable Muppets are made? Well, Jim Henson's Creature Shop, founded by the Muppets creator, is now open to the public for the very first time here.
Very cool. Elle McLogan takes us there.
What's your typical day like here at the shop?
Oh my goodness, it's different every day. Sometimes it's TV commercials, sometimes it's live theater.
Designers and builders are hard at work at Jim Henson's Creature Shop, where characters old and new are crafted by hand.
It's the work that people don't see. everything that leads up to the stage, everything that leads up to the camera, to the film set.
On new weekly tours, visitors can explore the legacy left by the visionary puppeteer behind The Muppets and Fraggle Rock.
Now, this is from the original Fraggle Rock TV show, but we made a new version of the show for the stage. And so that's Fraggle Rock Live.
Before taking the stage, Red Fraggle needs a new mouth.
It is the only place where the performer has any vision. So when they talk, they can also see. So how does that feel, Trinity? You want to give us a little hey?
Hey!
There are hand puppets, rod puppets, and puppets with lots of hair.
She's quite the challenge because, as you can see, she's got this enormous high ponytail.
Stepping into Henson's world, you'll find a purple whale under construction, a drawer full of eyes, and a giant pancake on a skillet.
Puppets don't eat actual food, so we have all different versions of fake foods.
Director Melissa Creighton says the tours are an invitation behind the scenes to witness the imagination and collaboration that make this art form timeless. In Queens, Elle McLogan, CBS News, New York.
That's pretty cool. Something I learned too was sadly Jim Henson, I believe, passed away like in his 50s, so way too young.
He was young. I think it was in the 90s, I want to say, when he passed away. But his whole creation, what a genius, everything that he made. And he was on SNL with all that stuff. He was on Sesame Street, of course, and his own Muppets, everything. I mean, very huge part of our childhood, I would say. Yeah.
He's still living on.
I don't know how big some of those are. Some of them are creepy, too.
Some of them are pretty big.
Yeah.
A lot of imagination going into that.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, here's a fun scientific question that's now been answered. Why does the T-Rex have such tiny arms? Scientists may have finally found the answer. A new study says as the dinosaur evolved to hunt bigger prey, it developed a massive skull and powerful jaws while its arms shrank, and researchers say the T-Rex put most of its energy into becoming a stronger biter, making its small arms less important for hunting.
I would still think you'd want arms for hunting, right?
It could be good. It could be good. I guess I don't even know how the balance works. I know the back legs are pretty big, but I got a big head. Sometimes it's hard for me to balance my big head. I don't know.
And you got long arms, you'd say, probably, right?
I think I actually have. Well, I think I have shorter arms, a longer torso, and then shorter legs. My mom, when I was born, said I had chicken legs. So I don't know.
That's not nice.
Well, no, like in a nice way. Like,
in a nice way. There's a nice way.
It's a motherly way. I don't know.
Motherly way. Son, you got chicken legs. Oh my gosh, that's funny. So you kind of have the build of a T-Rex, you would say.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So they would just go and throw their head at things?
Yeah, just throw your head at it.
Head first, why not? No wonder they're extinct these days.
Yeah, just like an NFL player. Just throw your head at it. Let's talk about another monster. The other day in the MLB, Brewers pitcher Jacob Misiorowski threw 57 pitches over 100 miles per hour. It passes the previous mark of 47 held by Cincinnati Reds pitcher Hunter Greene. He went 7 innings, allowing just 2 hits and 1 run against the Cardinals while striking out 12 batters in that 5-1 victory.
Dude, I've never been a pitcher before, but I'm assuming that hurts like crazy if you can throw over 100 miles per hour.
That dude's got long legs and long arms, so he's not a T-Rex.
No, he's not using his head anytime soon.
He doesn't got chicken legs.
No.
He's built different. Well, hey, coming up here on Northern Life, a popular restaurant chain wants to change their image completely. We'll be back in a few right here on Northern Life. Welcome back, everybody. In the restaurant industry, Hooters says it wants to rebrand by going back to its original brand. Their CEO says the restaurant chain started as a beach-themed family-style restaurant, and now he tells People magazine he wants to correct a problem he says started when private equity companies took over more than 100 locations, wanting to make it more family-friendly and also go back to an original wing sauce recipe.
Yeah, it seems a little bit dated, the whole, the whole waitress thing.
Sure,
and
the current environment that you would find.
Exactly.
Gotcha,
so
yes.
I think that's probably a good thing. Maybe they're changing that out. But I remember going Parents of the Year. My parents bringing us. I think I was 16. My brother was 14. We were in Fargo. They brought us to Hooters, and we're like, "Why is it called Hooters, Mom and Dad?" And they're like, "Well, you're gonna see in a second here, sons." Quite the scene.
You pull the Michael Scott to order a hot dog?
That's one of the best scenes in The Office. So awkward. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, we those boys turned to men in a second there.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, it's always like inviting more families in is always a good thing.
Yes.
It means more business, more money. more future customers.
Yeah, it's good news because I do feel like Hooters is also kind of dying a little bit. So nice to put some life back into it. And yeah, like I said, get the families going there again.
Yeah.
Not just the McCullough family.
Other families.
Other families
Other
too.
families. Shout out to Fargo.
We love Fargo. Great city out there.
Great movie.
Great movie as well. Yeah, the wood chipper scene. Listen, let's get to Rachel Hackbarth right now, who's trying out a hairdryer holder for this week's Does It Work?
This is the InnoLife hairdryer stand, meant for use at your home, the salon, or even grooming your pets. The makers claim this $24.99 device will basically blow dry your hair for you, hands-free, saving you time and energy while you're getting ready. Christy Kirk is helping us test this out.
Easy. Three steps.
Those simple steps: attaching these pieces and filling this base up with water so everything stays in place.
Should just pop on. There we go. It says forcefully. Do it forcefully.
This hairdryer holder that we found on Amazon can turn 180 degrees. The stainless steel pole is adjustable, reaching up to 59 inches, allowing you to get all sorts of angles of your hair.
Yeah, you could either put it on the floor, I think it's tall. Yeah, you put it on the floor, or you could put it on your counter.
All that's left is attaching our hairdryer.
It appears that it's sturdy enough, and if we were to put, this is what I'm kind of concerned about. Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, look at that.
The blow dryer fits. It's stabilized and secure just as promised. Christy thinks it works and could be great for not only people who are in a rush, but also those who are unable to lift a heavy dryer for long periods of time.
I think for some people that have, some kind of issues, handling things, I think this could be really helpful. So I don't know if I would use it, but I think there's a market for it.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
I don't know, man. For a guy that has some experience with the hairdryer since I was about in 5th grade, which maybe something I don't want to admit, but it definitely is a big part of my life, the old hairdryer. You need to hold the hairdryer. You need to be able to move it around real quick and move from different places, because once you set something and it starts getting in the wrong thing, it really starts to go wrong real quickly. So
Hairdryers with Hunter. That's our new segment.
New segment. Once a week, I'll show you how to use the hairdryer.
I think I would have preferred to see a little more action on the hair to see if you moved your head around a lot.
Because you're not a car in a car wash. You don't want just a stable couple of hair dryers going at you,
And also our director Shania was saying, you fill the base with water to keep it steady, but water next to that plug-in, I don't know.
Not a good idea, I don't think.
Never a positive idea.
Put some sand in there probably.
Yeah. We'll let you know who we're talking to tomorrow coming up after the break. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back. When we see you tomorrow here on Northern Life, I'll actually be joined by two of my good friends who are in the Duluth Playhouse's newest production that's hitting the stage this weekend. We'll be talking about the comedy of errors when we see you again tomorrow. My good friends Phil Holscher and Allison Enderle in that production, and we're going to chat all about the fun that they're having over at the North Shore Theater.
I've met them a couple of times.
Yeah.
They're super awesome, very talented actors as well, and that's very exciting. I've never heard of Comedy of Errors. Is it a good show? Have you seen it before?
I don't think I've ever seen it. I believe Shakespeare?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, Shakespeare. The guy Bill.
I should learn more.
No, you're good. You're good. Hey, you know a lot about hair dryers. I don't,
true.
so we're sharing info.
That's all that matters. As long as you learn.
Trying to do this on the show.
Learn something new every day. That's what it's all about.
Learned a lot about Fargo, too.
Yes, and Hooters. When we're done, listen here. We're going to be going over to the online world, finding more fun with us under the Northern Life tab at northernnewsnow.com. We're going to be telling you which song has reached #1, over 1 billion plays on Spotify, as folks across the pond show their appreciation for cheese and better weather.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to go to northernnewsnow.com?
I don't know what you're doing if you're not over at northernnewsnow.com right now.
Exactly. We're giving you bonus content here, folks. It's going to be awesome.
It's always great.
Yes.
It's always fun.
We love it so much. And I'll tell you what, we love each and every one of you as well.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.